All right. What are we working with? Ooh, that's a good about. That's a good amount of room. I do know, like, we're gonna sort this into sections, though. What's the middle? So we need, like, middle, front. So, right there. Operations. Should we do JP 1 visitor center, or should we do the big giant volcano looking building from Jurassic World? Which one would look better? What to do? What to do? You know what? Nah, screw it. We're going with a Jurassic Park theme. Alright. What? Stairs need to be facing this way. Boom. And then we need to get rid of all the trees till we get everything set down. Well, at least all the trees around this area. And right about there. Because there's a way we're going to be doing this, and it's going to look good. The play's going to shake, shake, shake. Shake it out, shake it out. Mr. Ruby Plaza. What do you mean, plaza? A starting plaza. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Starting plaza. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit stupid. Alright, so a starting closet decorations use a lot to make good looking part. Actually, hold up, real quickly. I'm save this one. So Isla Charlie, that's my version of Site C. So this one would be Site B. And then Isla Millie is Site A. I really need to start naming them by Site B, Site A, and all that. I'm gonna show you my original park that I built. Site Millie, Isla Millie, that was like around, I think, my first idea, but I decided to do that Isla Charlie first, which was my like best looking build. There's a way I sort the dinosaurs. I sort them like herbivore from carnivore. Like I do carnivore on one side, or herbivore on the other. Alright, where do I start from? Alright, so obviously we got all this, like the train and everything. So right here is the starting center, which I think I did pretty good on for the decoration wise. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. Then behind it, we got all like the amenities and everything. We got the drinks, food, toys, shops, and everything. Got a big giant hotel right here. A little family of Triceratops statues right here. And I thought like a little pond touch behind it would be a little nice. Then we got our carnivores. First in this one, I think this is the which one? This one's the the Carodontosaurus, which is one of my least favorite carnivores, but I still added it because carnivores. Any carnivore needs a little bit of love. Then we got the three baryonyxes. If y'all don't know what the three baryonyxes are from, what are you doing? Go watch Chaos Theory, you'll know. Then we got these things called. I ain't even gonna try pronouncing that. Then we got the Dilos here. At least I think this is the Dilos. Hold up. I gotta try finding one. Did I never add them into this enclosure? I'm gonna cry if I never added them. No? Oh, no, they're all just over here chilling. Yeah, see, they're all laying down right here. There's about, I think, 3. The Proceratosaurus, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I didn't really know much about them, so I didn't really try with their enclosure. That's like one of the only dinosaurs. Like if you've been a long-time viewer of mine, you'll know I'm a huge fan of reptiles and dinosaurs and all that. That's the one but I've never specified what my favorite dinosaur is, but that one's one of my least favorites because of how weird looking it is. Proceratosaurus. Alright. So that's how you pronounce it. I never knew that. Then I think this is the Cryolophosaurus. One of the cooler looking dinosaurs, but it's not in my top 5. I think this is the Albertosaurus. Yep. There should be, I think, 2 in here. Could have sworn I put 2 in here. No, I put 3. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's 2 right there. 1 right here by the gate laying down. Then right here, I got the 2 Carnos. Really need to add a 3rd one in there because it looks bland. Then right here, we're not going to do that one. Oh, wait, have we already done this one? Because, which one was this? Yeah, we've already done that one. Fun fact, Albertosaurus may not be the real and may... Wait, hold up. It got cut off by the PlayStation. Fun fact, Albertosaurus may not be real and may just be a juvenile T-Rex. Maybe? I'm pretty sure it's real, but... Who knows? We just may be making... Scientists may just be looking at the bones and calling it a day. Then, obviously, we got our girl Rexy here. Obviously. Then we have my favorite out of... Okay, look, y'all may think I'm a little biased for this. Look, I love water dinosaurs. My favorite is in this next pin right here. But I'm not really sure what the gender is of the dinosaurs in all the JP3, because the only dinosaurs we know that have genders is the ones in Jurassic World, Jurassic World Dominion, and all that. But but my top 1 dinosaur out of every single Jurassic park in the world is this one that's in this cage, and I don't think I can find it. Hold up. Where's that? Ah, it's over here. But it's the Spino. Just for the simple fact of how cool they look. Plus, we still have a creature that looks like them in modern day, which is alligators. But yeah, it's my favorite one because it's a mixture of both land and sea, because it could swim. Like, it's one of my favorite dinosaurs because no matter what, it could win in a fight against the T-Rex. Y'all may think I'm a little biased about that, but prove me wrong. It could lure the T-Rex into the water and win against a fight. I'm gonna cry if that's actually true. I'm gonna cry if that's true, Ruby. But also, in here, we got a mixture of Dimorphodons and I think Pteranodons. I don't think this one we added the Tapejara in. Yeah, see? I think this was a nice little touch I added, because now they actually have more places to sleep. Just like this little Pteranodon right here. Then we have our lagoon. Yeah, I think reason why the T-Rex... look, I know the Spinosaurus, I did just say it was my favorite. But I think the main reason that the T-Rex died in JP3 was because they were saving the Spinosaurus for the end fight. So, Alan Grant and all of them could fight against it. And also, I'm pretty sure it was Buck, the T-Rex Buck. I'm pretty sure it was, or that was Bull. I'm pretty sure Bull was in the Lost World. But I'm pretty sure Buck, I'm just going to call him Buck because I'm pretty sure that was his name. No, it was Bull. Thank you for correcting me. I'm pretty sure, only reason, oh yeah, because Buck and Doe. I'm pretty sure only Bull, the reason Bull, like, lost that fight was either, because, he was old and he was getting weak. Or two, he was too young to fight. And he couldn't withstand a battle, against a Spino. Because if you, actually look in, like, prehistoric, knowledge, the T-Rex and Spino were the same height. Alright, let me try to figure out where our mosasaurs are. Alright, there's one. I think we have a total of like 3 mosasaurs. Yep, 3. One over here. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here. I forgot, it's like the darkest one in here. And then the other 2 are like very light. Because I forgot I made this one like a dark color. And also because of how like deep in the water it is. That's another reason they ain't showing. Yeah, see, because this one just got dark. One of these I only added color to. Canonically, is that in that fight, Bull was around his 20s, and Asset 87 was around 8 years old. Wasn't Asset 87 what they called the Spino? Alright. I did not know that until now. Alright, so I know I said carnivores were on one side and then the herbivores were on the other. I just did this as a little reference to the first Jurassic World. But also I added like a JP1 raptor in here. Alright, thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. I'll add a new one. But I added the Jurassic World raptors in here. Like Blue, Charlie, Delta, Echo. Blue, Charlie, Delta, Echo. Yeah, that's all 4 of them. Plus, a JP1 raptor. Yep, there he is. Which, I call this one Tiger, because it has the colors of a tiger. I did this little enclosure nod to the first Jurassic World because they have they don't have it connected to the park. It's more of the outskirts of the park. This area has a mixture between Apatos. I think it has like, yeah, 2 Apatos, 2 Brackies. So there's a Apato right there. One right there. And then these are the 2 Brackies. And then if we come to the enclosure next to it, I'm pretty sure this has the galleys. Which I think is the most funniest herbivore ever known that we know so far. Cause let's be truly honest, it looks like a Brachiosaurus on 2 legs, like a little mini Brachiosaurus on 2 legs. Then if we come to this enclosure, I think this has the parasaurs, if we're not mistaken. Yep, parasaurs. I think we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have 6. We have 6 in there. I'd never noticed that. Looks like a water droplet. I once made an enclosure inside the amphitheater where dinosaurs just fight endlessly, because the hatchery was automated. I honestly never thought about that. I never thought of that you could do that. Alright, this enclosure is a mixture between ankylos and then steggies. I've tried making Bumpy as one of these dinosaurs, like one of the ankylos. I failed miserably. Cruel I was. Yeah, that is cruel. Then in the two enclosures next to it, we have, what are these? Packies? Yep. We have Packies. Then I think that the next one over is Stiggies. Yep, these are Stiggies. Stiggies. Which are my favorite out of the two. Because I think they are stronger, if I'm correct. Plus, they're way better looking. Then, out of these, we have the Nasuto Ceratops, or however you pronounce that. And then we have the Triceratops, obviously. Then, we have the hatchery over here, because I don't know why. For me, I have a problem with the hatcheries connecting with the cage, because to me it doesn't look right. Ruby, thank you for helping me pronounce the words, because I do have trouble saying some of these names, because some of them are tongue twisters. And then by default, the control center is up here by default. I didn't put that up there. But I made it look like there was like a little landslide right here. I feel like I need to add more to this park, but I don't know what to add. But in my opinion, for like a little starting park, I think I did good for what I did. Honestly, if you play on PlayStation, you can. You just have to share your screen. I honestly think I did good for like a little starting part, but I feel like I could do better. Cause the way actually, hold up. I'm gonna get a new Discord link. Alright, there is my Discord link. Alright. The reason I think I could do better is because if you pay attention to how all the enclosures were shaped, I feel like I could do better than how they are shaped. Like, this one looks like a teardrop. I wasn't even meaning that. wasn't meaning that one. Plus, like, all the points and the curves, I wasn't even meaning for that. I was trying to do, like, curves, but I wasn't even... I kept doing curves, but I accidentally kept putting it on points. Like the little straight fences. So I feel like I could do better. Alright. So, right here, we're going to put the arrival point. I wish you could make it to where, like, there's, like, waterfalls and stuff. Because, in my opinion, it doesn't look right, if there's waterfalls. If there's not waterfalls, I mean. Plus, it would be very, like, useful for, like, enclosures and stuff. I do feel like Jurassic World Evolution does need an update though with some of that stuff. Unless they do have it in a DLC pack, because if they have it in a DLC pack, I am gonna buy some DLC packs. I mean, I've been wanting to. I just haven't got around to it yet. I mean, shoot, this is my first stream even on this game. No, I have not yet. Why? Because is there waterfalls in that? I do know the Spinos can swim in that. Because I know in that, you couldn't, like, make the shallow water a little deeper. Can you make, waterfalls in, this one? Or no? I did not mean to do that. It would be nice if you could. That tree is not supposed to be there. Now, it'll delete whenever. Alright, there's time for the little rocks. Well, little boulders, I should say. I think that's good for now. What was that one in? Operations? Yeah. Ain't the train in attractions? Or is it in guess? Alright, it's in guess. Thank you. Should I put the train in last, or should I put it in now? Because if we put it in last, if we do a lagoon, we could put it through the lagoon. Alright, last is. So that just means this has to only connect to this for now. What am I doing? Alright. I do know if... Honestly, we should go ahead and do a lagoon. Huh. Alright. Ruby, you pick. Lagoon left or right? And then whatever side the lagoon ain't on, that's the side we're gonna do the aviary. Left. Okay, yeah. I do see it on the left, because there's a bunch more room over here. Enclosures. Why was it taking me so long just to figure out where it was? I can never figure out the differences of these. Ain't it the fences around it? That annoying D-Rex. Okay. Noted. I like the username, by the way. Little nod towards the new the new dinosaur. Oh, I did that wrong. My bad, gang. Okay, yeah, that actually looks phenomenal. So we just keep it how it is now, or shall we remove the middle? By the way. I like to do that. Okay. Make the middle part an enclosure. What are we going to put in the middle, though? How about this? Hear me out. Middle. How about this? Hear me out. Middle is a compy pin. I'm kidding. And viewing towers to look at the island. Viewing towers. Like the viewing towers on here or out here? So I do know that we do have to do is put these on the back. Alright. Out there is. I do know we're doing sand around it like the other park. Because what's a water pin without sand? Environment. Sand. That's some very dark sand. Nah, we ain't doing snow. That just looks weird. That looks weird if we do snow. Okay, yeah, that actually looks good. I do know one thing, if we're basing this off the original, like, if we're making our own version of the original park, I do know there can't be no hybrids. I've always had a thing against hybrids other than the Indoraptor. But that's only because the Indoraptor actually looked like a raptor. The Indominus and Scorpius Rex, those two didn't even look like a certain dinosaur. Those two look like their own abomination. Now, the D-Rex, that one I actually like because I actually kind of feel bad for it, just for the simple fact that one was suffering. Kind of reminds me of the cameras around the bay to look at the Aquatrap. Yeah. Alright, viewing towers is what you said, right? Which one's the old school viewing platform? I do know we're doing a zipline somewhere though. How many viewing platforms should we put? Alright, we're gonna put around 3 of these down. There's one. Attractions. Put that one there. And then put this one dead center. I think that's dead center. I don't know. Yeah, that's dead center. That honestly looks good. I actually like how that looks. W. Ruby coming in with the idea for the towers. And then while we're at it, honestly, what should we put in the middle of this enclosure? Is it bad I've never used the guided tours or anything? I put Stego in my park. Honestly, we could do the aviary and... Wait. Would that work though? Hold up. Where is the aviary? Oh, I'm looking on the wrong thing. Aviary is right here. We are going to be using this one. Would that even fit? Yeah, but it would, but we would be limited. Yeah, see, we can't even put that many, no. My original plan was putting the aviary in the middle, if it fit. I think I want to put a carnivore in the middle. Unless the one you are talking about is a carnivore. I'm sorry, what? Does it flatten out right here too? No, it doesn't. It just flattens out right here. Alright, what are we thinking? Make this like... Shall we keep it like this? Or shall we keep it like the sand up top? I don't think it looks good like that though. Honestly, we could do it this way. Hold up. Let me get this whole entire side level. We could do it this way. There's one. Man. Honestly, yeah, that looks good. What are we thinking? Honestly, while we barely have anything in the park, plus since we're putting something in the middle, and we're gonna go ahead and release the mosasaurs, we're just gonna put down the if I can find it. I'm gonna just go ahead and put down the hatchery. Yeah, no. Honestly, we could put the hatchery dead center. So just like if... wait, no, because then it needs a pathway. And it won't work if it doesn't have a pathway. Honestly, hold up. We could do this. Boom. And then go to the trees. Then boom. Pathways. I just drew a dodo in my painting. Dude, we need dodos in Jurassic World Evolution. That would be so funny. Honestly, okay. Well, since we placed that down, we're gonna actually look at this and see what we want to put. I mean, the Majungasaurus. No, not the Majungasaurus. I ain't gonna do that. That's one dinosaur I don't like. It's like right there, with the... However you pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try again. I got lucky that one time, whenever I was spelling it out. What are the two... okay, I'm gonna look at these You said Stego for the first one. What's the other one you said? Uh, oh, that one. Let's see where that one's at. Is it one I have to have a pack for? Because I can't find it. Yeah, I think I have to have a pack for that one. Or I already done past that and I wasn't paying attention. O's, 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 O's. Hold up. I'm new to how all this works. B, C, D, E, G, H, I, K, M, N. Oh. Oh, that one. So I did pass it. Hmm. Part of me is making me think I want to do. Part of me is telling me I want to do compies in the middle, but another half of me is saying I don't. Wait, honestly, hold up. I just want to see how. Wait. If I put another one. Alright. Night, Ruby. See you tomorrow if you stop by. Alright, I know I just said I had something against hybrids. I'm gonna add a hybrid. A little nod towards the first Jurassic world. Modified genome. And we are gonna make sure of something. That it's red. Alright.
Collecting asset. Asset transportation in progress. Transportation complete.
Dude, it didn't even change to red. Alright.